I just feel like I just feel like, man, we just gotta sit down, buckle down, and really get our stuff in order. Because I keep saying, I tell it to a lot of people. Man, I'm just like, listen, no one's gonna help you, right? No one's really going to help you. You can try Joe Biden or these presidents. I don't care if it's Joe Biden, Trump, Obama, all them people. Like, see, Obama was president. People's like, oh, Obama didn't do nothing with black people. Son, it's not their job to do anything for you. Son. Like, let's say America's a super racist, like everybody says, right? It's racist place ever. Ask yourself this: if this place is really as racist as you say it is, right? Why do you expect these racist individuals to help you? That's why I'm just like, we gotta stand together and try to find a way for us to prosper, man.
Okay. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, welcome to my show. Before we get started, I just want to clarify on some things. I definitely struggled doing this show. Reason why I struggled so much doing the show because I had COVID. And let me tell you something about COVID. COVID is a motherfucking bitch. Okay? I know how it is for some. I don't know how it is for most. I know for me, I was barely making it when I had COVID. So, yes, am I vaccinated? I'm vaccinated. I've been vaccinated since last year. I would say beginning of last year. I think I don't remember the time frame, but yes, definitely vaccinated. Um, and I'm barely one of them type of people that to barely even get sick. Um, I've been sick twice this year. First February this year, I had caught a cold, and then last week I felt ill again. And I'm telling you, my type of COVID, I had the chills, body aches, fatigue most of the time. Phlegm, of course. Thank God I ain't lose sense of taste or smell. Usually people get that at first. People tend to get it at the end, but thank God this is like day 6 or 7 now for me, and yeah, I'm definitely way better than I was before. I could barely get up and move around the house and do things that I usually do. Man, golly, I was weak as fuck. But I gotta start taking antiviral COVID medication that the urgent care doctor had prescribed me and shit. Um, but anyway, despite of how much I struggled in the interview, we made it through it, and overall, it's gonna be a great show. Because I literally sweated my ass off in this interview. You can tell, but I was literally my lower half of my body was drenched in sweat because of how sick I was. I was in my Michael Jordan Game 5 mindset in the Utah Jazz game, man. That's how I really wanted to get done. I know I could have had postponed it and put it off some other time, but I have a busy schedule coming up now, and my life is about to change in this month. So I literally did it for you guys because of y'all thanks and support and likes and comments. Um, all that hard work is literally for you guys. So I really hope you enjoy. And also, with that being said, I hate to be one of those guys, man, but look, vaccinated or not, wear your mask or not wear your mask, just be careful out in these streets, man, because this shit is real out here. This shit is really out here, bound to probably kill your ass. And the way I was feeling the past couple of days before I got better, I ain't gonna lie, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. So, man, do what you gotta do to protect yourself, especially boost up that immunity, which is most important. Um, and wash your hands, man. Watch out for these nasty motherfuckers out here, man, because there's a lot of booty scratchers out here that spread the infection. So y'all watch your backs, man, and clean your damn house. You don't know what could be brewing in that motherfucker. Anyway, y'all enjoy the show. Be safe, man. Peace.
be all sweating and shit. You know, armpits and everything. I don't know because it's just. I know this is gonna be a great interview.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is gonna be the COVID, but either way, I don't give a fuck right now because I know this is gonna be a great show. But either way, before we start with the questions, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good, man. How you doing?
Shit, you know me. I'm trying to survive. I just told you what I got going on, man.
Hey, man. Hey, dude. I just feel like I'm doing a lot better than you, sir. You saying that you got the vid and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, at least if you can fight through it, man. You can fight through it and get on here, son. Like I said, you stronger than me, son. Because if it was me, I'd be like, hey, bro, we cutting this, son. But I really do appreciate that you taking the time out, and to actually want to, have this conversation. Still, you didn't want to.
Oh yeah. You know, like I said, for opportunities like this, for a man of your status.
Oh, really? Nah, I'm nobody.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to me. I ain't gonna lie. For a man of your status right now, I mean, it's a big move for me where I'm trying to get in, where I'm trying to go. You know, I'm actually following like in your footsteps, your blueprint. But anyway, since we got started, let me go ahead and let the people know what we got going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show with no name. It's your boy, your host, Ken Jones, in the building. And we got a fucking great episode today. I got in my opinion, one of the most top entertaining YouTubers, social media dudes that I came across. And I'm very honored to have him on our podcast,
Go on, man.
He's humble. He is very humble, ladies and gentlemen. He is very humble. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce this guy right here in our show. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Felix Long Trousers, aka the founder of Mofo, aka you gotta buy the merch. You gotta buy the merch, damn it.
Mofo.
Buy the merch. All right. I got Mr. aka your mom's there.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack though, bro. I like stole that from somebody else though. I'm gonna be real, man.
Oh, okay, but that's either way though. That's what got me linked to watch your shit though.
Oh, I appreciate it, son.
Yeah. That's when I saw that advertising on Instagram. I saw the dude at the door like, your mom's there. Well, hey, who are you? Mom's there. And
I broke
last but not least, aka Rantz is in the building with us, ladies and gentlemen. Give a round of applause.
Let me taste it again. Yo. Hey, yo. What did he repeat it? The fuck was that?
Smash. I lied. Yeah.
Bro, my man, what was that? My man just went max prestige light skin, bro. My man just max prestige light. Yeah. What is that? He is not gonna out light skin me. Cuz right here with the dress is looking over there in shock, like this guy is super. This guy is the god of all light skins. This guy is the god of all light skins. Look at my man. What the fuck was that? What was that? He's not finished. Oh my god, what was that?
What does he really does, ladies and gentlemen? He gives his opinions about random stuff that goes on in the world. And not only is entertaining, it makes a lot of sense. It just lets you know, like, if you have a lot of stuff that goes on in your mind, you see stuff that's going on in the world, and it's like, I wonder, am I thinking, the way I'm thinking right now, am I wrong for thinking this way? This is the guy right here. He's the man to go to talk about all kinds of shit. And I gotta say, like I said, I started following you on your YouTube probably like a month or two ago. And I just been going off ever since. And I ain't never, of all people that I follow, like content creators, influencers, you're actually the only person that I actually be on standby for a stream.
Oh, for real, man? I appreciate that, my guy.
Yeah, I ain't never really just stood by and just interact with anybody on a stream before. Like, I've been on Twitch and shit. I don't really be on Twitch that much. But when it comes like YouTube, to really hear what this dude got to say, and it get to interact, and that's one thing that makes it enjoyable about streaming.
Right. You get to actually talk to the influencer himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'll say this too. When it comes to the streaming, man, I wasn't sure if I could do it. Because I see some of these individuals like Aiden Ross. I don't know if you know Aiden Ross. They got guys like Kai Sanat. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, man, these guys is really growing big, man. They have this crazy fan base, right? But I feel like with them, I just enjoyed the way that they were able to interact with the individuals, you know, so everybody, the supporters and everything, right? Right now, even though you gassing me up right now, I ain't gonna hold you, so you gassing me up, son. So I appreciate all that, right? But now that, you know, I feel like my streams is not even me that makes the streams. I feel like it's y'all that make the streams. And I know that sounds crazy as hell, right? People be like, oh, you're the ones who made me and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I feel like y'all be making the streams, son, because like the stuff that be in the chat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the individuals that be in the chat just be going crazy while saying some ridiculous stuff. Like the other day, cuz talking about how he gets 8s and above to eat his ass and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? YCS talking about underage girls and stuff like that. I mean, he underage though, so it's fine. You know,
people
just be saying a whole bunch of random stuff in the chat, and I feel like that's what brings a whole lot of entertainment for real, son. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm not even doing that much, bro. I feel like the chat, y'all be doing the most out there, son, showing the support, and I just love it, man. I'll be honest with y'all.
Yeah, but one thing that I really love the most about your work, though, is that you're not really afraid to say from the heart. You know, you don't hold nothing back. When you see something going on, I think that just brings also the attraction of people that watches your stuff. It's like, you know what? This guy ain't really wrong. You may not agree with it. I'm pretty sure you encounter a lot of people that may not agree with it.
Oh yeah.
But then at the same time, like when you actually hear his point of view, you're probably not wrong. But the question that I want to ask you, like, what was your motivation? Like, how did it all start? Like, were you just that guy that, like, you know, people come to like, man, I gotta really hear what Felix got to say about this shit, or you really just have like a lot of thoughts in your mind to express yourself? Like, how did it start?
I would say it's a lot of, like, just growing up, right? People would be like, oh, Felix, you just be saying the most random stuff, like you unfiltered, right? Like you just filtered. But I'd be like, bro, I'd be saying the stuff that I feel like a lot of individuals are scared to say, but they really are thinking deep down.
Exactly.
And, what's really pushed me to really start doing that is because now you see how the culture is getting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even sure if you want to classify me as a comedian, or I just want to say influencer or something like that, right? But the way the culture is getting right now, that everybody's so freaking sensitive, man. Everybody's so freaking sensitive. You can't say nothing. You get like, you seen the whole situation that happened with Chris Rock and freaking Will Smith and everything, right? So
of course,
the demon I am, son, when I hear that type of stuff, I'm like, man, I really want to push the envelope. I really want to push the envelope. I want people to get upset, but I also want people to laugh at the same time. I want to see individuals out there who still find humor in things, right? Because now it's getting to the point that people, like, even that video that you see me, that, for those of you guys who don't know what video that he's referring to, is a video that a girl, like he explained it briefly. Woman was shaking her butt with her daughter right there. And then, you know, it skips over to a scene that, you know, the joke is that I'm knocking at the door because I seen the booty chick. I'm trying to get in the joint, son, because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what the cheeks is about. Let's go.
Who is it? Who is it?
Where your mom's at?
Who are you?
Where your mom's at?
Okay, wait.
Where your mom's at?
Mom!
You feel me? And, you know, the daughter opens the door. I ask where the mom's at. And then she's like, who are you? And then I try to, like, break into the journal. I try to squeeze in there, right? A lot of people felt like that skit was hilarious, right? But then I also got a lot of individuals saying, like, this is weird. This is creepy. This is like, well, why are you trying to break into the person's house? Why are you trying to find the person? I feel like individuals like that are killing comedy, but I'm here just to see, like I said earlier, I'm here just to see, are there individuals there who still find things funny, son? Like, do y'all really think I'm really trying to break into this woman's house and get the cheeks? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's it's crazy, right? So I feel like that's my biggest motivation because I feel like there's a market for it. There's a market for people who still want to laugh, right? Because let's be honest, man. You see a lot of the way the comedy is going right now. People are walking on eggshells. They can't even say certain things. You feel me? So I feel like you got to have somebody there who's not scared to get canceled. I'm not scared to get canceled, bro. Like all these people coming out here and apologize. If it ever comes out that I get big enough and people say, "Felix, who you gonna?" I'm like, "No, y'all can hold my nuts, bro. Like I ain't about to apologize for nothing, son." And I feel like we got to get into that mode that we don't feel like we have to apologize, bro. Like that's why I feel like I come in. I feel like I come in here to help push that, man. Push that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we need pioneers, I guess you would say, or some people that just to keep it going, to have a platform where people can just express themselves about certain situations besides always having to walk on, tiptoeing to make sure to not hurt anybody's feelings. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you say something that makes sense, you can't blame that person for actually saying that, because at the same time, it's like you're not really talking down a person. You're actually just trying to educate the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I try to put humor into it though.
Like, that too. I mean, you can gain education out of humor at the same time.
Right. I try to add some outlandish stuff to it. You know what I'm saying? Make people laugh a little bit. You feel me? But hey,
because we need realness at the end of the day.
Right.
I mean, because everybody have questions that need answers to. And all this knowledge, all this stuff that you're saying, like where did it originate from? This wisdom, the Felix Long Trousers, the mentality, the Rantz mentality. Like where did it originate from, man?
I think it's just life, man. It's just life, honestly, man. I've just seen so many things, seen so many stupid stuff going on in the world, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna put the whole world into this, man. Just in the United States, man. I'm just seeing so many idiotic things, bro.
Right.
And I feel like it just gets big. The thing is, I don't even see myself as someone who's smart. I just see myself as somebody who uses common sense. Like certain things is just common sense. Like you don't even have to think that deep. Like I keep bringing this up though. Like the Jussie Smollett situation, right? A lot of people was mad at me because I was making jokes about the whole joint, like talking about like, oh yeah, I don't believe that he really got beat up by freaking Trump supporters out there in Chicago and cold nights and all that stuff. I'm making jokes about it. People reported my video, all that stuff, took it down. Just
really?
It's crazy, man. But it ended up coming out that he was lying and stuff. You feel me? I feel really good about that, by the way, son. I feel
good about it too.
Yeah, I feel really good about that one. That was beautiful. And now I'm trying to see if I'm right about the Meg Thee Stallion one too. That might be a good one though. That might be a good one. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, it's just growing up and just seeing a whole lot of stuff and seeing a lot of people bite their tongues in certain situations. Seeing a lot of individuals apologizing for things that they don't need to apologize for just common sense things. Like for example, right, and it's not to get political here, right? There was a situation that they asked a woman, "What is a woman?" Right, and she said, I think it was the Supreme Court Justice to Ketanji Brown something or whatever. They asked her, "What's a woman?" Yeah, and she said, "I'm not a biologist," and I'm just sitting here like. Do we not know what a woman is, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it caused a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of people in the LGBT, QIA, alphabet, whatever community. Something.
Yeah, LGBTQ, whatever.
Oh yeah. You guys know. People have to understand. I'm one of the biggest racist, homophobic, transphobic bigots known to man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I say common stuff. It's common sense things, bro. Like, freaking ridiculous, man. What's a woman? What is a woman, right? I mean, hey, equality. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is crazy times that we get into right now where you have to ask a question like, "What is a woman?" Like now motherfuckers act like they don't even know the difference. Right. But I remember you saying, I think you had said a while back. You said you had doubted yourself before. So you have doubted yourself like back then, or do you still kind of doubt yourself now? Because you came a long way from where you started. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm the most I don't know, man. This not even sound humble, but there's many times I do doubt myself, right? Because I'll see other, and this is a problem that I need to stop. I need to stop comparing myself to other individuals, right? I see other individuals growing and prospering and everything, right? And I'm seeing people like, you know, like DJ Academics, him, his fat ass getting bitches, and I'm just like, God, like, you know, I'm married, right? But even though I'm married, I still want bitches, right? You know what I'm saying? They just want bitches, you feel me? So it's like when I see those individuals and I'm seeing them how they prosper and stuff, and I look at myself, I feel like, man, I'm not there, I'm not on that level. I feel like there's something that's off. Like I'm not. Can I grow to that, you know, to that stature? I look at Drewski and all of them, right? So, and I've seen other people who started like literally maybe a little bit after me, and they just soared up. Like I don't know if you know a guy named Curver Dolo.
No, I don't think so. No.
You probably know him. Probably don't know his name, son. He's this one black Haitian boy, son. He be making his voice like a Karen, like a white woman.
Probably know if I see him. I probably know if I see him.
But like he started after me, he just soared. He's almost at 1 million, you know, followers. I'm stuck at 100,000 for it. You feel me? Yeah. But sometimes I have to, you know, go back and think to myself like, listen, Felix, you should still be blessed that you have this amount of people that still support, you know, your work regardless, right? So I have to fight with myself sometimes, right? But I think it's a mentality of just wanting to get better. Feeling like, okay, I made it to this milestone. That's why sometimes I understand individuals who are like wealthy. I used to ask myself, like, why do you still want to make money? When I look at guys like Jeff Bezos, like, you can legit buy the world. So, like, why do you still want more money? So, but, like, I had to, you know, step back and look at it in the form of, like, me and my influence and my growth and, you know, my entertainment value. I want to get as big as possible, you know. I want to keep growing. Some people look at 100,000 like, oh my goodness, 100,000, you made it. But I look at it as like, nah, I still need to keep pushing. But that's one of the reasons that keep me going though is the streams though. I would say that the streams make me realize like, okay, there are people out there that really do support me and are willing to, you know, help me grow and, you know, just keep me pushing for real. If it wasn't for the streams, I'm not sure if I, you know, if the grind would be as strong there, right? But just seeing just how people support me and some people, even just the little things like people getting on saying like, oh my goodness, you're one of the funniest dudes, you're underrated, all that stuff, like little stuff like that make me, you know, it pushed me a little bit, makes me feel a lot better. You feel me? Like it's sad, it's like outside validation, but it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like, okay, all right, maybe I'm all right. I keep pushing a little bit harder. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, one thing I definitely want to tell you, man. I'm glad to be a part of that journey. You know, to
appreciate it, man.
I'm glad with your growth of your content. You know, what I'm saying it's pretty fun. You know, and I'm enjoying it. And I mean, me as a content creator, you know, podcasts and all kind of shit. You know, and I'm trying to be like right behind you, following that blueprint. You know, what I'm saying I have moments. Just like what you said, it's pretty much like the same thing I go through. Like, yeah, I'm trying, man. Like I have moments like, if this shit gonna hit, this shit probably ain't gonna hit, you know. So,
oh man,
like all this is like, you know, really good answers and motivation for me at the same time. All right, so let's get to the kind of goofy questions I got. You know, let's get to the fun part. Mm-hmm. All right? I think you would like these questions because if given a choice, which decade would you prefer to date women? The 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s?
Not 2010. I don't count as 2010s?
No, not 2010.
70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
I mean, do you prefer 2010 ones?
I mean, 2010 got, you know, Instagram and all that stuff. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like after 2013, 2014, it just started getting real weird.
Right.
You know, but I'll say this. That's a hard one. I want to say, dang, I want to say the 90s, but I'm going to say 2000s, bro. The reason why 2000, it was easier to dress back then because all you had to do was wear a big ass t-shirt and baggy pants, bro. And then that was it. Right. Wear a pair of J's and everything, right? And the girl, vajayjay, would start quivering just a little bit, son. That's enough.
Yeah.
And I feel like you didn't really have a lot to go against you. I think around the 2000s, MySpace was still around, so you could still go in there, message the joints on MySpace for real. I was going crazy on MySpace, bro. I was getting endless numbers in that joint, on left and right.
Black Planet.
Yeah. Oh, Black Planet. Oh, hey, I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't even get on Black Planet. I didn't get on Black Planet right away, son. Like I feel like
I didn't either.
I waited until MySpace, bro. I waited until MySpace, but yeah, I was hearing about Black Planet. I was like, damn, am I ready for that?
See, how old are you? How old are you?
Oh man, I'm old, bro. I'm old. How old do you think?
How old do I think?
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, I'm 30 on the dot.
Okay, well, I'm 31. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, you trying to figure out like, because the Black Planet was like, oh, if you're not on Black Planet, how old is he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you know about Black Planet, you gotta be like a '90s baby, or at least '80s and '90s baby. Know about that Black Planet.
Hey, I just did not feel like Black Planet was for me for some reason. But when MySpace really started getting big, I was like, I hopped on that joint. I was starting feeling myself, man. I started putting the music in the background. Yeah, people forget about the music in the background and everything. Yeah. Just started going into random girls messaging, you know what I'm saying? Figuring out girls was good enough distance. Dudes didn't have a car. You feel me? I was like, I was in MySpace in what? Middle school? I think middle school is MySpace. A lot of people.
MySpace, I mean, if you 30 and I'm 31, I want to say I started getting on MySpace probably like high school.
Maybe high school now.
Yeah, high school, yeah.
And I wasn't.
I really enjoyed MySpace, but I ain't really had no friends like that. I was putting niggas that I thought they were my friends, they top 5, top 10 lists, and dudes ain't really fuck with me like that. I hated high school, man.
Oh, for real?
I hated high school, man. I only had about like 2-3 friends and shit. And
so no bitches.
Man. Let's see. I went to a private Christian school.
Oh, okay.
When I went to, man, that doesn't just.
Was it all boys school?
Huh?
Was it all boys school? All boys Christian school?
No. It had white girls for days at that high school, man.
Oh, bro.
And see, here's
white girls. You said
yeah.
Hey, shout out to the white girls, bro. You know what I'm saying? The sexy snow goddesses out there. So we do what we do to get Dr. Umar upset, man. You figure? You get it, man. They're the ones who are willing to give the black guys that the black girls don't want a chance. You feel me?
I mentioned this on your stream. I think it was that sex workers and virgins stream. You didn't catch it, but I remember that somebody was talking about like virgins and Christians and shit like that. But I put it on there. I said one thing about Christians in these private schools or something like that, they're the most freakiest ones.
Oh, nasty, bro.
Oh yeah, like especially the preacher's daughter and all that kind of shit. I said, I just learned like a couple of years ago that we used to have chapel. Chapel will be Tuesdays and Thursdays at our high school, where we'll take a break from class and go praise and worship. Come to find out, the white girls was giving head under the bleachers or in the locker room with football players, basketball players, all kind of shit. So we had a lot of freaky white girls.
Word. Hey, see, and that's this is why I denounced Dr. Umar. I got to pull out the red pill hands. Shout out.
Go ahead. Pull
out the red pill hands, bro. That's why I look past Dr. Umar when he says these things, man. Because listen, black girls will do the same thing, right? Black girls will definitely do the same thing. They'll be if you want to hit under the bleachers, you got to find the right one. They'll do that. But the Caucasian girls, they do it with no remorse. A lot of Caucasian girls do not care about being called Tatalinas, whores, and whatnot, son. The black girls, they really care about their image. They don't want everybody out there knowing that they're this, they're the school. Of course. You see me? As you seen, you were on the stream the other day. We had one of the dudes on the stream. Coincidentally, a girl that went to his school is now a big time creator.
Yeah, I was there last night.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, she's known around the school now, as just run that's a slur. Granted, though, she is black, but it's usually not like that. Of course, there's a lot of black dots out there. I want people to understand that. There's a lot of people who's gonna be like, "What do you mean?" I've run across a lot of black dots. There's a lot of black dots, but then when you compare it to the Caucasian dots, the number is unprecedented. It's just the separation. It's ridiculous.
One thing about the white girls in the high school that I went to is just like because they're so sheltered and the fact that you got like an edgy, physical black man, like because everybody that went to that private Christian school, not just me, like if you're black going to that school, you either adopted into a white family or everybody came from the hood, went to that school. Reason why that my mom put me in that private Christian school because I had a lot of fights with everybody in the middle school, and then everybody that I fought with in middle school, they were eventually gonna go to these high schools. Okay. Like in middle school, I was fighting for my life.
Wow, you get bullied,
oh man, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. In middle school, I was fighting for my life. I was getting jumped by dudes for gang initiations. I had a dude that brought a gun to the school to shoot me. I wasn't there that day. It was just bad. But
I'm sorry. The gang initiation one almost. I'm sorry. I almost busted out laughing. I'm sorry. That was.
Hey, I can't do nothing but laughing.
Hold on, sir. So you telling me that?
I'm dead ass, boy.
Hold on.
Niggas used to get jumped in my middle school, bro.
No, I believe that. My middle school, I think that's every middle school or something. I'm trying to understand this, bro. You're telling me that people be like, all right, because most of the time the gang initiation, like, yeah, you're gonna have to beat up somebody. Like, who y'all gonna beat up? So they be picking you, like you the one that they.
No, I ain't the only one.
I'm thinking like all the gangs is like, hey yo, we gotta pick up.
No, I ain't the only one.
Keenan is the you guys got whooped Keenan's ass. That's the only way you can get into the gang for him.
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
I'm like, yo,
I ain't the only one.
Hey, I know you interviewing me, son, but I gotta ask you, son. Cuz that came to the school with the yapper and was trying to get you, son. You didn't happen to, you called in sick or whatever. I mean, called in sick.
I had a dentist appointment.
You had a dentist appointment. Why did
I had. See, what happened was. Okay, so what happened was it was a dude that sits behind me in English class.
Yeah.
And it was this girl that's sitting next to me on my right. Mm-hmm. So you had a thing for a old girl that sat right next to me. Mm-hmm. So we're flirting this shit. Oh. And he trying to spit game, but old girl was feeling me more than he was. All right. So
he's about to kill you off of a bitch?
Bruh.
In middle school?
Bruh, middle school. I grew up fast in middle school.
No. Hey, the hoes is out there in middle school, son. Like,
I
understand that, but to kill in middle school?
Because how I found out, this is how I found out. So, right after my dentist appointment, my school was on the news. All right. Come to find out, they found a gun in a different guy's locker, and I went to school the day right after that. And so my boy Zamian had came up to me. He was like, "Hey, bro, where were you yesterday? They saying that you had punked out or something." I'm like, "Huh? What you talking about?" Like, I had a dentist appointment.
Somebody was supposed to fight me? What's going on?
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, we go." I said, "Bro, I had a dentist appointment." He said, "Man, old boy who brought the gun to the school, he brought that gun up here for you." So what he did.
So your man's the dude that pulled up and told you that dude ain't your man, son, because he told me you punked out for getting shot. Hey,
I can't really remember.
Here to shoot you, bro. You punked out, son. You supposed to be here to get shot.
Yeah, because he said something like, "Man, they say you had scared, you got scared or something like that." I'm like, I had a dentist appointment. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, bro, my teeth fixed, bro. You guys trying to get me shot up, son?
What happened is this dude. It was a dude named Cheeseburger. He used to get bullied. Yeah. He used to get bullied and everything. And so what I used to do, whoever be trying to bully him, make fun of him, I used to defend him and all kind of shit. Like, if you're going to bully the weakest one, you're going to fight me. I was that type of guy in middle school. So what he did, he bullied the kid to put the gun in his locker. So when they found out, I don't know how they found out. I just know I saw that shit on the news. So the dude who brought the gun up to the school, him and Cheeseburger both went to juvenile for that.
Then the boy that was getting bullied all the time, he went to juvenile for some shit.
For holding his gun, probably because he didn't want to snitch or some shit.
Oh, he should have snitched. That's that. He should have snitched. Y'all in middle school, bro. Y'all in middle school, bro.
But like I said, that's the shit that was going on in middle school, and that's why my mom put me in a private Christian school, so I won't have to deal with that shit.
But you said you hated high school though, son. So I'm trying to figure out. The white holes was just, man. These white holes ain't
well, one thing about high school and everything, you know, when it comes to popularity, you either have to play football. Really, that's just about it. You know, only thing is, if you want to get some pussy, you gotta play football. You gotta be in a football team. Basketball, you might get some pussy, but because our football team was like a dynasty team, like you guaranteed to go to D1 college and go to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? We got like a guy that used to be we got coaches that used to be in the NFL to come back and coach our high school. So that's another thing why the white girls will go to the black athletes.
Oh, they're trying to get saved. They're trying to really get saved up. Hit the league.
Yeah, not only because they hood, it's because they have a future.
So, right. That makes sense. Damn, bro, you should have tried out for the football team. What's good with you, my dude? Oh, you're not athletic?
Well, I wanted to be a fullback. I wanted to be a fullback like my dad, but I wanted to be different. I played sports. Don't get me wrong. I played. This is gonna sound kind of off. I did wrestling. I did lacrosse. I played golf.
What did lacrosse?
Powerlifting. You know, and I just wanted to be different. I didn't want to be the trend. I didn't want to follow that trend to be popular to join a football team. So the main thing that I did the whole time I was in high school, I was a band member. I wanted to be different. So my band director from middle school, he said I got a gift. I said, okay, cool. That's how I got into that high school because of the band scholarship.
Oh, you got a band scholarship?
Yeah, I ended up getting a band scholarship out of that. I wanted to be different, bro. I didn't want to follow everybody's trend.
So your favorite movie, Drumline?
Huh?
Your favorite movie, Drumline, bro?
Nah, it ain't my favorite movie, but I watch it.
No, okay, I'm about to say, because that's right. I'm not gonna hold you. When I watch that drum, I'm like, damn, son, I gotta learn how to play the drums for real, son. This drum, like, damn, I didn't know drummers getting bitches like this, bro. Like, I was all for like any way to get bitches, any way whatsoever to get bitches, man. To get the
oh yeah. See, not the high school I went to, but when I went to Grambling State University.
Bro, they got the hoes.
Yeah.
My goodness, dude.
You ever went there? You ever went there?
No, I should have. But every time I see a post on Instagram and I see a joint, I'm like, damn, this don't look good. And they'll be like Grambling State University. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro. Like, what's good with the hoage, man? The hoage over there. I don't know if it's something about Grambling State and Clark Atlanta University that for some reason is like joints be like, oh my goodness, like I know I want to get, I want to have a fat butt or something like that. I want to be able to look sexy or something. They just apply to those schools for some strange reason. I don't know, son, but a whole lot of joints are like, bro, I didn't even know about Grambling State if it wasn't for the joints, if it wasn't for the hoes, bro. After a while, I wish I went there though. I wish I went there. I ain't gonna hold you, son. I really wish I went there. I probably would have never graduated though.
I mean, shit. When you get the chance, you know what I'm saying. Homecoming. You know, when you get the chance, just go on down there and just check it out. Shit, you're gonna have yourself a good ass time.
No. When is the homecoming? I gotta put the red pill in. When's the homecoming? I'm gonna have to.
Man, the homecoming be like in October, some shit. Or the Bayou Classic. I would say I would say Bayou Classic overall. Cause homecoming, every time you go down to their homecoming, I don't know. I would say somebody always end up getting shot homecoming. But
for the hoes, I'm risking it. If your man, if the other dude was out here trying to shoot somebody for hoes in middle school, son, I think I'm risking it to go to the show. But yeah, go ahead though, bro. So.
But yeah, check out Bayou Classic though. I would rather for you to go check out the Bayou Classic. That's where kind of like Drumline originated from. Battle of the Bands in New Orleans, Grambling versus Southern. You'll have a great time down there. All the holes, especially down there in New Orleans, Baton Rouge holes.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I got some family from out there, man. Baton Rouge specifically. On New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
The cheekage there is legit, man, and it makes sense because the food out there is amazing. So I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I've only seen a little tip of the iceberg for real, man. So definitely gonna have to make a stop over there again.
All right, let me ask you this question. Another, I think you would like this question. Which person is the most toxic in a relationship? Jada Pinkett or Derrick Jackson?
That's a good question. I hate them both.
I don't like them both either.
Yeah.
But if there was one that's the most toxic.
That's a good question. Hey, funny thing, I actually called out Derrick Jackson like years ago, man. That video got crazy views now. It's crazy. But
hey, man, I'm so glad that you did. You know, because you weren't the only one saying that shit, but the things they saying that like kept getting overlooked. But I'm gonna let you think on it.
No, I'm gonna say Derrick Jackson, bro. I think I'm gonna say Derrick Jackson. Cause listen, Jada Pinkett is toxic, right? She's toxic, but I feel like her reach, even though she's a big time celebrity, her reach is so minimal when it comes to toxicity. I feel like Derrick Jackson was out here brainwashing joints, bro. Like brainwashing, like legit. These joints was really thinking a certain type of way. I've actually run to a joint that was like one of these Derrick Jackson, like, supporters, like just love Derrick Jackson, bought his book and everything. I'm like, bro, y'all really people buying books? Like you download that joint on Kindle and everything? So that's freaking ridiculous, bro. But she can't even keep a man. I'm like, you can't keep a man because you following Cuz, bro. Cuz out here saying BS just to sell books. Like, that's something I don't understand when it comes to women sometimes. Like, y'all moving with so much emotion that y'all cannot see that this guy is clearly finessing the hell out of you. How can you not tell that he's finessing the hell out of you? Or maybe it's because I'm a man and I know how men are. Like,
he was kind of like pulling like on act like a woman, think like a man on some bullshit, but worse.
Yeah. What's his name? Steve Harvey's he's a joke though, but I think Steve he's more like a simp for real. So I think that might be the problem with him. Right. Derrick Jackson, I think he gives the persona as a simp, but he's really out here dogging joints, man. And hey, listen, I don't like Derrick Jackson, but I'll give it to him, man. He was able to go a long time finessing joints. Like, God knows how many joints he was out here slaying, bro. Just slaying left and right. And he grew he got over 1 million followers on Instagram, on YouTube. He had like what, 700,000? I mean, he lost followers and subscribers and everything. So selling books, making money, bro. But and look, and he's still making videos like people forgot. Like, we ain't forget, bro. Like, we know what you did, my dude. Son. He gaslight. Hey, bro, I respect it. I respect it, son. Anything for the cheeks. Anything for the cheeks, bro. And he got money with it also. So, it is what it is, man. He's king toxicity. But Jada Pinkett, she's up there. She's top 5. She's top 5 for sure.
Top 5.
Yeah, top 5. Definitely top 5, man. The way she got Will Smith go, man. And Willow. We got weird ass kids, man. Cuz talk about what? Jada talk about freaking knowing the economic climate of the world or something like that. I'm like, bro, what the hell are you talking about, son? And then Willow out here cutting her joint bald and she's just weird as hell, son. Her tall ass, bro. 6 foot, 7 foot ass. But yeah, son, like they're just weird as hell. So I think that all has to do with Jada's, man. And Will Smith is one with it. All for the power of a JJ, son. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, reason why I put out Jada Pinkett and stuff because no matter how much Will Smith has tried or to prove himself, it is never going to be attractive enough to please Jada Pinkett. And Jada Pinkett going to use that red table talk to put not just his business out there on red table, but to bring the views on her shows as well. And I was like, see, you can talk about your relationship, but you ain't got to really, really talk everything about your relationship. You know,
Fair.
I mean, everybody don't really need to know. I mean, Will Smith. I mean, a lot of women out here would definitely look at like give an arm and a leg just to be with the type of Will Smith. Just
that's what's so wild, bro. Like,
I mean, the dude jumped out of a helicopter into the Grand Canyon on a bungee. The dude
living life,
went underwater. He stood over volcanoes. Like, this dude literally has no fear at all. But yet
he stuck with Jada. He stuck with Jada's. Well, he forced that upon himself. Remember, she came out and said she didn't want to get married. She never wanted to get married.
I mean, at the end of the day, I said this on my podcast. I said, overall, at the end of the day, Will Smith signed up for that.
Right.
He the one that made the decision to go ahead and marry that type of woman that he chose to deal with. She didn't want to get married and all other stuff that's included with that. So we feel bad for him, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, he has to man up to get himself out of that situation at the end of the day.
Facts, man. And now I think it's coming out saying that he wants to get divorced.
I heard that. I saw a rumor of that like last month. I ain't knew how true it was, but it looks like it's going to be a very expensive divorce.
I pray that it happens, man.
I pray that it happens too. But a lot of people saying like, well, how come Will haven't got himself out of that relationship at first? Like, how come he should have been got a divorce? I said, well, at the end of the day, Jada got something on Will Smith, probably for him to not get divorced that easy, because
that might be possible, right? And the weird thing about it, I mean, I'm hearing that if he gets a divorce, that he's gonna have to give her some money, like alimony and stuff. And I'm just like, that's crazy to me. They both celebrities, they both making good money, son. She don't need nothing. She should take that Red Table Talk money and pull up with that. You feel me? That's what she should do. But there's a few things, man. Back in my high school, I actually had my AP psychology teacher, man.
Yeah.
The reason I have to say AP psychology is just to let y'all know that even in high school, I was still out there using the noggin for real. You feel me? So my AP psychology teacher, he was actually talking. He actually had friends that are like, escorts and whatnot, right? And they basically is saying stuff like, this is all alleged, of course, that Will and Jada have an open relationship. The crazy thing about it is like now it's came out that, they actually do have an open relationship. So I'm like, okay, so that's true.
Yeah.
But he also said that so sometimes Will come to the area, and when he comes to the area, he'll get an escort. And not every time that he gets an escort, it's a woman. You know what I'm saying? So he's implying, I mean, I don't gotta spell it out, man. He's implying that, maybe Will Smith might be, he might got a little sugar, you feel me, in the tank for real. You feel me? He might be messing with the other agenda for real, right? So that could be one of those situations that he might be hoping doesn't come out, or he might not care. He probably don't feel like it's something that needs to come out, but if it comes out, he might not care. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure.
Another thing as well too. When that Jeffrey Epstein situation that came out, killed himself and all kind of shit.
Allegedly,
information was starting to leak out. Like, he had his own island,
right?
And a bunch of celebrities went to his island
to smash the girls, right? Allegedly.
Yeah, and Will Smith's name was listed. On the yeah, Will Smith's name was listed as one of the celebrities that went towards that island, hop on the plane and all kind of shit. So,
oh wow!
And who dropped this information is this famous hacker group called Anonymous. And so, I've been looking into it. Now, I'm not all about conspiracy theories. Don't get me wrong. Conspiracy theories are cool.
Listen to conspiracies if they somewhat make sense.
If it makes sense, yeah. But I don't never get too deep into the rabbit hole, because if you do, it's gonna be hard for you to get out. So I just
Earth is flat.
Yeah. So, but this hacker group Anonymous, they don't really do this shit unless it's really is meant for something. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me look into this shit. All right. Oh damn, there's a lot of people that went to this nigga's island. Goddamn. And so it's not just for what you said, not just that, but also that Jeffrey Epstein Island shit. I'm pretty sure there's something else that Jenna has on him as well too, because These are celebrities. These not regular people in a marriage. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It's not easy just to get divorced and get it done. Like Will Smith is a big fucking name in Hollywood.
Yeah, huge name, man.
So
actors out there.
So for him to just get a simple divorce ain't gonna be easy. Somebody knows something about this man.
Definitely. And so I definitely.
That's probably why he had made that book, just to go ahead and spill his information out there before anybody else does.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he omitted a few things, right? He's like, yo, I'm not gonna be like Jada and release everything. I'm gonna leave a few things out there, get people guessing, make them wonder what's really going on behind the scenes and stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Just even us talking more about Jada made me think a little bit like, damn, is Derek Jackson still the more toxic person, man? The only thing I'll say is Derek Jackson, there's a lot of stuff that's been kept in secret. See, Jada, we might think she's more toxic because we got all that stuff out there in the open. We see it because she has a big ass mouth for real. Everything on that period table pops up there. She's able to.
The entanglement.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the entanglement stuff, smashing this young boy and everything, man. This young man, rather. But Derek Jackson, his wife hasn't released all the information. All we know is that he's been cheating, and I think he might be psychologically abusive too. I mean, kind of.
Yeah, ain't no way for this man to get caught multiple times.
And she keeps taking. Yeah, a lot of girls who do it though, man. They'll keep coming back.
Yes, I've seen it, but I don't know, man. Like. You really gotta have some great friends and great parents by your side just in case you run into like a motherfucker that's just like that. Because this dude is really manipulative to a point. Like he did it right in front of your face, and he using it to gain stature off of it. Like, it's the devil against our relationship. You know what I'm saying? The temptation, all kind of religious bullshit they try to pull on in their relationship. Like, look, y'all ain't fooling me.
Ain't nobody falling for that, bro.
No, stop it.
The devil. You talking about the devil made you? So the devil guided, the devil guided my cock into her for JJ.
Right.
It guided my penis into many for JJs and stuff like that. Hey, man, that'd be great if I could use that as an excuse. I would love to use that. I'm like, yeah, you know what? It wasn't me. Like, oh, did you cheat on me with Veronica? No, I just, man. The devil literally gripped my penis and shoved my penis into that woman. It's like, come on, bro. Like, look at me. I'm over here by myself. Why would we do that? So, that would be great, man. I'm like, man, I would love to get that demon taken out of me, son. After,
exactly.
I'd leave that demon in me until I was like 40-something years old. Then I'd be like, I would like baptism, exorcise the demon out. Until then,
this shit will work probably in the biblical days, but these days right now, that shit will barely work.
I'm going for that, bro.
Baby, it wasn't even me. I saw you. I looked right in your face, man. That was a devil in disguise. Looking like me,
right there, taking my form to separate us. Are you gonna believe me or the eyes that's been tainted by the Dark Lord himself?
Exactly. Man, you know how the devil play mind games. You know, it's in the Bible. You know, he takes form of many things, baby. It's me and you against the world, baby. You know, all kind of shit.
The snake that tricked Eve into doing that. You don't want to be Eve. You don't want to be tricked, right? Oh my goodness, man.
The devil know we got a good thing going on. The devil know we got a good thing going on.
Exactly.
And so, like I said, I'm surprised that Derek Jackson, he ain't got struck by lightning yet. Him and his wife. And I got one more question. Then I ain't gonna hold you up. I ain't gonna hold you.
Cool, bro.
All right. All right. Well, just two more then. Because you're a busy man. All right.
Cool, man. Take time for support, man. You've been supporting me, man. I gotta show face, man. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. No. So I got a goofy question right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now you in prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have a choice on how soon you want to get out. All right. So if you got Lizzo to ride
Did you steal this question from me, bro? Go ahead. Go with the question.
If you're in prison and in order for you to get out like next week, You gotta let Lizzo ride your face and be on top. ride your top until she's done.
Till she's done. Till she's done. What?
I don't know. I mean, hey, I don't know.
Right after that, I can be free.
It had to be a week.
A week of riding?
Monday through Friday.
Okay, but it's not straight through. It's not straight through. Like I gotta sit, like I gotta eat my meals through her ass. Like okay, I'm like, bro.
No, it's not all day.
Hey, bro.
Just know, like it's Monday. She coming. All right.
She coming. She pulling up to the scene. She want to sit in my face right until she finish.
Until she's finished. All right. Monday through Friday, and then out. Huh?
I'll be out by the next week. I gotta do it for a week straight. It gotta be consistent the whole week.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna do it, son. After you talking about, son, I'm doing it, son. Ain't no problem with that, son. Hey, bring little big ass over here. We do the things, son. You feel me? If it's up for my freedom, don't get me wrong. I might stay there a little bit longer than a week because it might take me a day or two. I gotta really.
I got a part two. I gotta hit you with the.
I feel like I'm gonna pull up to the prison and I'm be like, it might even take me a week before I start. I keep it a second because I'm gonna pull up to the prison. I'm like, man, they ain't really about to lock me in this bitch for until I let her ride my face till I finish. I mean, till she finishes. Come on, son. Like they're not really about to do it. After day one, I'm like, all right, they really playing with me, son. I'm gonna let it stay. I really might let it go a whole week. I'm like, oh, these niggas is dead ass. Like,
right?
These niggas dead ass, bro. I might let it go a week and a day because I'll be like, they probably thinking I'm gonna they probably gonna give me a week, and after a week they're probably like, oh, we gotta let this guy go because at this point this is kidnapping or something like that. So I might a week and a day. After that, I'm like, oh, these niggas is dead ass serious, bro.
All right. Well, hold on. I gotta hit you with the next part. Or you got Lizzo, or you let Tiana Trump eat your ass.
Yeah.
Started Monday. Yeah, started Monday. And then you'll be out by Friday.
Yeah. And I'm letting Lizzo eat my ass. I said Lizzo. Tiana Trump. I'll let Lizzo do it too. I don't give a damn. So I'll be out by Friday. I'll come in there by Friday. I'll be out by Friday. Oh yeah, 100%. Hell yeah. F yeah. I don't care.
Okay, so Tiana Trump over Lizzo.
Yeah, Tiana Trump over Lizzo. Yeah. I'll take Tiana Trump any day, son. Son, you said you want me to let her sit on my face till she finishes, bro? I'm not bold.
Do your face and ride you
until she finished. I'm good. Let Lizzo, let Tiana Trump come and eat my butt, son. I don't care. I'm let her do it. I'll let her do it, son. For my freedom, son. Like I'm gonna do that, son. Because Lizzo, son, she's doing too much. She's really sitting on my face. Even though, like, I've heard that big joints once they ride you, they're not as heavy as you would think and stuff like. But I'll keep it safe with you, son.
If they posture themselves good enough, if they posture themselves pretty good, yeah.
Well, you said you was smashing the big joint the other day?
No. I said if the big girl posture herself good enough, you can survive. Okay?
You been slaying big joints, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, but I just gotta say, yeah. You like. I said that makes sense. If they posture the same way, I'm scared. It's like, yo, what if they just drop their whole weight on you, son? They dropping the whole weight. How's that gonna work? Is that gonna mess the joint? And then my face drop the whole weight? What if she fucked?
Yeah, you just got. It's kind of like a squat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure your form is right. You know, it's not like you just plop the whole thing on your face. Like, something might get broken. Anything.
Yeah, so, I still get Tiana Trump to do it, son.
Okay.
So yeah, okay. I'd rather I'll do that, son. People are like, oh, Phyllis, you got your ass ate to leave out prison? Hell yeah, I did, son. Tiana Trump did that joint, son. I had a break time, bro. I would enjoy it every day. I'm like, I'm almost free out this joint, son. Let Lizzo sit on my face? Oh nah, you got that, son. You got that. I'm okay with my sexuality. You feel me?
All right. Well, Last big question. I had to ask this question on my podcast, so I want to know what you think about it. Who hurt the black culture the most? Bill Cosby, R.Kelly?
Damn. That. I'll say, black man, they hurt themselves, man. They hurt the black culture whatsoever. To be honest with you, but if I had to pick one, I don't know, man. They did my man Bill Cosby dirty, son. I feel like all them girls knew, for the most part. I feel like them girls knew that he had them Quaaludes, man. I think they were well, because I think he came out and said they were all with it. They all wanted it. That sounded bad though, right? We were like, "What are you talking? I didn't."
Can you repeat that again? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, you couldn't hear me? I said,
repeat that last part again.
I feel like they did Bill Cosby dirty.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, because I think he came out and said like, yo, they all wanted it and stuff, right? And it's like, I know you don't ever want to hear somebody say that, like a dude that's R-word somebody, be like, what are you talking about? I R-worded her. I didn't R-word her. She wanted that junk. What are you talking about? So she wanted it. You know what I'm saying? So I gave it to her. But Bill Cosby came on, a lot of those girls, they was with it with the drugs, bro. And they just wanted to, do clout like the Amber Heard situation. Like, look, Amber Heard, she came out with the whole, she was big in the Me Too movement. She was huge in the Me Too movement, actually, son. And she lied on Johnny Depp, all that stuff. The whole story's coming out now. So I feel like the whole situation with Bill Cosby, I feel like a lot of individuals lied on him. So, but I'm gonna say this with the R. Kelly joint. I think R. Kelly probably. If I have to pick, I'll say R. Kelly.
Yeah.
R. Kelly was really out here just really touching on little girls, man. 15 years
and
old.
Boys.
And boys, allegedly, right?
Yeah, it's coming out, man. He been touching little boys, man.
Oh, he's touching everybody. Okay.
Yeah, at McDonald's.
At McDonald's? Did he say he loved McDonald's? Too?
Man,
that's his spot, like after he got out of court or something like that, or jail or something, he went straight to McDonald's?
Yeah, it'll be a time like he'll like go down his hometown and he'll pull up like pass through a McDonald's or something, and start talking to the kids and shit.
You said shop around for kids?
Yeah.
I want a cookie.
Oh yeah, son. I'll say him 100% over I say anybody else. I can't do that Bill Cosby, man. I feel like my man Bill Cosby ain't that bad of a guy, man. I feel like them girls, I don't think he tricked them. I feel like a lot of them wanted that joint. I feel like a lot of them took it. I think a few have come out and it came out like that they was lying on them. So like that. So I'm like, man, if a few of them come, I mean, granted, it could be a few that's telling the truth, man. A few other ones wanted to jump in there for the lies, but I don't know, man. Maybe I'm biased because I don't want to see my man Mr. Pudding Pop out here doing that type of stuff or something like that.
I mean, he was the America's dad, like a black man, America's dad. Like reason why I put him into like this type of question. I watched that We Need to Talk About Cosby. I watched that documentary on Showtime, and
when you watch that,
it brought a lot of shit about Bill Cosby. Not only like a lot of insight what he done for the community, for black people, but then at the same time it brought like a lot of insight what was going on behind the scenes with people that used to work with him. So I was like, damn,
Oh, what? Like, was it bad stuff? Good stuff? Like,
it was bad.
Oh, for real?
It started off good at first because Bill Cosby was like the first person to branch out black stunt doubles. Because when he was doing that TV series called I Spy, they had white men, all black face and stuff, and Bill Cosby like, hold on, we ain't gonna do this shit. We gonna go to LA. We're gonna find a black man that looks like me. We're gonna give him a job, and he gonna be my stunt double. All right. So he branched out black stunt doubles for us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Bill Cosby. I mean, that motherfucker done a lot. He done a lot on the side. Education purposes.
He's helped the community. I can't really say what R. Kelly's really done for the community, to be honest with you.
And R. Kelly gave us I Believe You Can Fly. I Believe I Can Fly.
I don't care. I
Trapped in the Closet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ignition. The songs like That's why I says I would say R. Kelly, because he gave us songs that we can't get rid of. You know what I'm saying? It meant a lot to us. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me go ahead.
Love all that stuff, man. Yeah, it's terrible. It's crazy. You didn't realize, like, at least me, I didn't realize how great of an artist R. Kelly was until people try to start canceling him. Right? Start like, yo, we gotta get off some of the stuff that he's done, the music that he's written for other individuals, all that stuff. I was like, damn, so he was really responsible for all this? Like, that's ridiculous, right? Entertainment wise, man. But I feel like Bill Cosby, man, he was that guy. Like, I didn't even know about the black stunt double stuff, man. I didn't even know that was a thing. To keep it aside with you, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, when you get the chance, man, when you get the chance, go on Showtime and check out We Need to Talk About Cosby documentary, because I learned a lot more about not the allegations or nothing like that. I learned a lot about Bill Cosby, who he was in the 60s all the way till like kind of now. Because he was that nigga, dude. Like Bill Cosby was that. He was that dude, man. Like he was that nigga. He was that nigga, dog.
I'm trying to understand, was he more good than bad though?
I would say, I mean, like I said, like from what the people were saying about Bill Cosby at that time, you couldn't tell. He was, like I said, he was a very likable person, you know, and he wasn't that type of comedian like Dick Gregory was. He wasn't that type of person that attacks black and white political civil rights situations. He was that type of comedian that would take a real life situation and make a funny out of it, or something that goes on, like just something that's relatable to the audience that he's in, and make you laugh. Like I said, you know, a lot of people fuck with Bill Cosby, white and black, you know? And, you know, Bill Cosby was like the #1 TV sitcom for a good little while, you know? And that's how it became like America's Dad. Like, a guy said, I think he was like one of the producers or something. He said, man, I'll never forget. He said, I was walking down the street and a white girl saying, oh, man, what time is it? And they told her the time. She was like, oh, Bill Cosby show about to come on. He was like, that's how I knew. Yeah, he said that's how I knew how much influence that Bill Cosby has done in America. Not just for black people, but for white people as well. I'm telling you, man. It blew my mind, bro. Like I said, it blew my mind, man. Check it out.
Oh, man. They just and people just came out here to try to destroy the empire, man. It's freaking ridiculous.
I mean, like I said, all the other stuff, like, it didn't start coming out till like later on. Like people that was part of the Bill Cosby show, the models, and it was kept under wraps. It was kept under wraps. You know, they say he had women going in and out of his room during the set of Bill Cosby left and right.
Oh, so he had hoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so his wife
and women there were saying, like, you know, it's obvious. It's just nobody didn't want to say nothing. People were scared to say something.
Oh, because the image that he portrays of like this happy go.
Yeah, and you know, you might fuck around and lose your job too. So.
Oh, damn, son.
Yeah.
I definitely got to watch that now. That's interesting stuff, man, when it comes to Bill Cosby. Oh, my goodness. So,
yeah.
So a lot of the allegations, you actually are like, I kind of believe it.
You have to, like I said, just watch it and see for yourself, man. It's a trip. It's a trip, man. So, one last question. If there was one thing that you want to change in the world right now, what would it be?
One thing.
Yeah, like what let people know the real Felix Long Trousers.
I had to change one thing.
So Felix, I'm not
going to say something like end world hunger and stuff like that, like it was Miss America. If there'll be one thing that I could honestly change, man, Man, to be honest with you, man, there's a lot of people don't know this about me, man. But I'm really conservative, right?
Yeah.
And all jokes, like, to be serious, man, I really would just want black people to prosper, you know, and not in the sense of like, oh, we gotta vote for somebody to prosper, man. I would just pray for us just to prosper as people, like Africa, even African Americans, just like, you know, Caribbean, all of us, just to prosper, son. Just to have the same type of situations that American Jewish people seem to have, right? In that sense. Because it really does frustrate me a lot, man. Because I see a lot of our people. A lot of people are F boys, bro. I'm just gonna keep it sad with you, son. There's a lot of people that's the F boys, bro. Like I said, I spent a lot of time in Baltimore, son. I see the mentality of a lot of individuals, and I'm just like, man, it's gonna be really, really hard for us to see us all grow and prosper if we keep thinking this type of way that, oh, we can't do anything. We were born in the hood. We can't elevate. We can't move up. It's terrible because it demoralizes the youth. The next generation hears that, and then it gets pushed, and then the next generation, it keeps going on like that.
Yeah.
Baby mothers are running rampant in the freaking black, you know, in the black neighborhoods. When I say they running rampant, I mean there's so many damn women out of babies out of wedlock in the black.
Oh yeah.
As opposed to other races, a lot of people. We're hypersexual. There's a lot of stuff, bro. It's just a lot of stuff that's negative, and it's like you can't even speak on it because the way black people, I consider black people like women, man. I feel like black people are very emotional, and they're like they don't want to hear the truth a lot of times, right? Saying
that's
stuff.
True.
Oh, we can actually prosper. We can grow. We don't have to keep begging, other people to assist us, bro. Like we can do it, man. Like. There's a lot of Hispanics out here doing good with themselves, bro. Like Asians, all these other races are doing good. We can do good too, man. But anytime you try to say something like that, black people there's always gonna be a black person that's gonna jump up and be like, yeah, but they didn't have to go through the hardships that we had to go through and stuff like that. And it just frustrates me, man. It really does frustrate me because when I hear that, it sounds like you're just like, all right, so basically you're saying because they didn't have to go through the hardships that you went through. Or our ancestors went through, that we should just give up then and just complain. You know what I'm saying? How's that going to help us get any better?
Exactly.
So I just really would want us to, our mentality to at least change in the sense of a lot of things that has driven the way that we are is based off our culture, the way that we have built our culture. You can base it off music, living the areas, people are products of their environment. You can bring up the argument about nature versus nurture, right? There's probably a lot of black individuals that they were born in a different environment. They'd be completely different.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it just really, really frustrating. Even you telling me the story about your man, I'm about to call your man, the dude coming to your school with a gun. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might say like, a lot of school shooters are white. Man, yeah, that's true, man. But just even hearing those type of stories, just like, bro, it's not that deep, son, for you to grab a gun for, because of a female in middle school, of all things, right? I know that's like it's an isolated incident, but there's a lot of situations that I just hear when, black people doing certain things. I'm just like, bro, we just got to do better as a community. And I just wish we'd be a little bit more, I just wish we'd be able to take feedback, take criticism a little bit better, rather than feeling attacked.
Of course.
Coming with emotion, because I feel like if we listen to a few of these individuals, we would be able to prosper. And people hate Candace Owens and stuff like that, right? And it's like I listen to a lot of stuff that Candace Owens says, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, some of the stuff she says is stupid. Like, I ain't gonna
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you, but you can't tell me that every single thing that she said is stupid. Like,
yeah, she does her research. Don't get me wrong. She does her research. Like,
it's like I just feel like man, we just gotta sit down, buckle down, and really get our stuff in order. Because I keep saying, I tell it to a lot of people, man. I'm just like, listen, no one's gonna help right? No one's really going to help you. You can try Joe Biden. These presidents, I don't care if it's Joe Biden, Trump, Obama, all them people. Like, see, Obama was president. People was like, oh, Obama didn't do nothing for black people. Son, it's not their job to do anything for you. Like, let's say America's a super racist, like everybody says, right? It's super the racist place ever. Ask yourself this: if this place is really as racist as you say it is, right? Why do you expect these racist individuals to help you? That's why I'm just like, we got to stand together and try to find a way for us to prosper, man. And it has to start off by at least us going to school, man, because I'm seeing these dropout rates for black people is freaking ridiculous. You can't tell me you're going to blame that on the white man. The white man is not telling you to drop out of school, son. You know what I'm saying? It's not telling you just to give up in school and just like not graduate, man. It's freaking crazy. Yeah. See, the Baltimore graduation rate is freaking, it's dead, man. It's ridiculous, man. But I'm sorry I'm ranting right now, man, but that really is something that, like, if a genie was to pop up and say, like, yo, can you have a wish? Like, you can only get one wish. I'm like, yo, let's just have black people who change our mentality and just be able to prosper, man, because it's terrible, man. It's really sad. You hear stories of black businesses opening up in neighborhoods, black neighborhoods, and they have to leave those neighborhoods because they keep getting robbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, we robbing our own people, son? Like, what's the thing? And then in the same breath, I'll hear people complaining like, oh, there's no black-owned businesses. All these places, the hair salons are owned by Asians. Middle Eastern people are owning the gas stations and all these other stuff. Black people not owning anything in the community. I'm like, bro, but look what happened.
But so if the black man owns something, y'all try to tear it down.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to say, I just wish black people, you know, even when it comes to clothing, right? A lot of black people try to start their own clothing line, right? That's the big thing. Shout out to me too, Mofo, man offering females orgasms.
I purchased one of your. I think it's stuck in that. I lost my mailbox key. I think that Mofo shirt is in my mailbox.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and check because sometimes, man, the distributors sometimes be acting crazy. There was one point in time that it took some people like 3 weeks before they got their package.
Okay, because I bought the merch. I can show you. I ain't bullshitting you. I bought the merch now.
I'm gonna take your word for it. Now, people been buying the merch like crazy, man. I'll be honest with you. When I first dropped it, I probably got like 2 or 3 buyers, and I was like, oh my goodness, maybe the merch ain't that. But man, they've been rolling in, man. So I appreciate the support, man. I really do, I honestly do. But when I'm saying about black like clothing, right? Like a lot of black owned businesses, they feel like because they are black owned, they can like charge things crazy, right? Like, oh, I'm going to charge this shirt $50. It'd be a basic the Gildan tees. It'd be like a Gildan t-shirt with a design that says "Stunner," #1 stunner or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying #1 stunner. Son.
Right? Yeah.
Charging $50 for that, man. It's freaking crazy, man. It's just.
But then at the same time, you'll have somebody that come up, like for example, that price on that shirt you just mentioned. Mm-hmm. Now you have somebody like, hey man, let me get a hookup. Let me get a hookup off that.
Yeah.
And you have black-owned businesses that'll like try to fuss and complain about that as well. Like, if you really want to support my business, then don't be asking for no hookup. Like,
exactly.
buy it at the price.
Just buy the product, man. Buy the product.
Now, like I said, there's 2 things that black business people encounter. Either the price too high, or 2, you're gonna be asked for hookups. At the end of the day. You gotta know you're doing what's best for you, and then for the consumer.
Right.
That's all I can say about black businesses, because I can't really tell nobody about how to run their business. That's just like me telling you about your Mofo shirts. It's like,
you can offer advice. You can offer advice. Criticism, especially you as the consumer. You want to allow them.
But I mean, who am I to come up to you to say, like, man, your Mofo shirts are too damn expensive? I mean, you work hard to get where you need to go. You put investment into that. I mean, I could like you said, I probably could have tied some advice, but for me, as a person that doesn't have a business, it'd have been different if I did have a business. Then I could offer you some type of advice. Mm-hmm. But if I don't have a business at all, and then I'm trying to tell you about your price range on your shit, I have no room to talk. Either you support it or you do not. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, I mean, if the Mofo shirt is like $100, nigga, that's crack prices. I hope you go somewhere with your shirts.
If it's too outlandish, you would tell him like, all right, bro, like,
all right, bro. I mean, good luck. You know, I wish you the best, but I ain't got
$100.
Must be made out of. You must got that Yeezy material on there, like for it to be $100. I don't know what.
It gotta be like, hey, listen, you can wear this joint, you ain't gotta wash it. That's the only way. Right. You gotta wash it. Like you get your armpit stink, bro. It has a special armpit joint right here. All that stuff.
Stain proof and everything. Like no matter what you put on there, that shit comes right off.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Fight stain repellent, all that. Yeah, facts. That's the only way. $100. Hey, people buying that for the Bape t-shirts though. You know what I'm saying? Bape t-shirts, other brands, Givenchy, all these, big time brands though. But hey, if people are paying for it, people are paying for it, man. Those companies have built a reputation already, son. So it is what it is. A lot of these businesses that start clothing lines, you haven't built a reputation yet to even want to do that. And a lot of the time, the quality of the shirts ain't always there. But I have seen some black-owned businesses clothing, and I was like, okay, I will pay $50 for this shirt because the material and everything it does, it looks like $50. You know what I'm saying? It looks like $50. It looks like $60. But there's a lot of them I seen, and I'm just like, yo, what are you? Are you just charging it just because you're a black-owned business? Are you charging it expensive? Because you want?
Uh-oh.
What's up, America? Ken Jones here once again. I'm here just to let you know, if you want more, I have the source just for you. I have a YouTube channel called The Show About Whatever. I repeat, The Show About Whatever, where you can finally see me and my team engage with our amazing guests and finally see the reactions that you wanted to see. So, please, don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think about today's show. All it takes is 2 clicks, and it's motherfucking free. So go and do the damn thing. I will be watching you.
Like you said, man, there's some clothing you can just look at and be like, all right, I'm not sure if I can support this, but hey, to each their own type thing, right? But like I said though, back to your original question at the end of the day, if we did change our mentality, right? Just not even like bringing money into the hood or anything like that. Like, oh, we all got to donate money to the hood. I honestly think if we changed our mentality just the way that we think, that alone, I feel like would bring money into these neighborhoods, right? These impoverished areas.
Yeah.
Just the mere fact that even just graduating high school and stuff, right? Parents sticking with each other, you feel me? Fathers making sure they're staying in the household, or if they necessarily don't have to stay together, but as long as they're able to at least be fathers in the situations, right?
Right.
As well as the woman allowing them to be fathers at the same time, because I feel like that doesn't get talked about enough. There's a lot of situations that the woman is keeping the dude away from. Keeping the dude away from their child and stuff. So all these things I feel like can help with the black community, but really it's just based off mentality. It's really just based off mentality, man. Yeah, man. That's one wish I feel like I really would be able to do that. Now, if I had 2 wishes, I gotta get $1 billion, bro. $1 billion in hoes, bro.
Oh yeah.
In a plethora, like you watch what's that joint with the ducks with Scrooge McDuck, son? And is it Scrooge McDuck? Well, he has like a whole vault of just gold coins, bro, and he just be swimming in that joint. I want to be able to open up a vault and just be able to swim in and just hose just laying down there, and I can swim in like water or something like this. And I was like,
oh yeah,
I want to have that type of money that I can do things like that with my life, and I feel like that's how you really grow and prosper. That's how you know if you're really that guy. You feel me? That's how you really.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for your time, man. I really did enjoy this interview. I hope you enjoyed this interview. And even though I struggled a little bit because of COVID, but overall, I had a lot of fun, man. And it's been an honor. So, Felix, can you please let the people know where can they find you, your social media platform, all that good shit?
Man, of course. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at He Rants _ that's spelled HERANTZ _ same thing, TikTok, He Rants _ and you find me on Twitter, so He Rants _ all the same. Twitch, He Rants no _ and you can find me on YouTube at He Rants. And you also gotta buy the merch, man. Mofo, men offering
merch.
I'm telling you, son. Men offering females orgasms. Cause we're so humble.
Because we're so humble.
Yeah,
I love it. Anything else at the start of the show, like you gotta buy the merch. I like that. That's some smooth shit. I don't know why I want to say that. Because every time I join this dude's stream, I like, what's good, mofos? You gotta buy the merch. Like you feel it, man. Like you got like one of the coolest, smoothest intros I've seen on YouTube, man. I can say that over again and not get tired. But anyway, Felix, God bless you, man. Thank you so much for your insight. This gave me a lot of motivation while trying to go with my content as well. And hopefully we can work together soon whenever you get the chance. But I'm definitely gonna be, hopping in your streams in the future, whatever you gotta do, man. Y'all make sure y'all support this man's shit and everything. And everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Y'all have a good night. Be safe.